Welcome to my views and news. Amhara Regional President is ready to resign. He made this offer in an interview. What did he say? Is he frustrated or is he just bluffing? Why did he offer to resign? He talked about efforts by some groups to form transitional government in the Amhara region too. Secondly, viewers, the church patriarch office has written a letter to Ethiopian media authority. Ethiopian media authority temporarily suspended the license of a television station affiliated with the church. Church is demanding that the ban on the television station be lifted. Does the Orthodox Church of Ethiopia come under any Ethiopian law, or is it above and beyond Ethiopian laws? Firstly, viewers, Amhara region of Ethiopia, Yilkal Kefale is the president. He replaced Aganehot Tishagar when the war was ongoing in Amhara region in 2021. Regional president was Aganehot Tishagar. Aganehot Tishagar was removed and he later took charge as Speaker of House of Federation. And Yilkal became a president of the region. I think Yilkal is from Gojam, if I am not incorrect. Yilkal was interviewed on Valta TV yesterday. And there he offered to resign. And since yesterday, we have been hearing rumors that Amhara president is going to resign. Several viewers contacted me. They said, Sajid, you're not sharing an important news story. Yilkal is going to resign. You're not covering it. So I was trying to confirm it. Now we have his interview. Based on this interview, several news sources reported that Yilkal was going to resign. Basically, he made an offer. What did he say? He said, if Amhara problems can be resolved by resignation, by his resignation, he is ready to resign. He said, not tomorrow. I am ready to resign today. But if Amhara people don't want my resignation, then no one can bring me down. Then no one can remove me. Basically, he was trying to say that he has no hunger for power, no hunger for wealth. Basically, he is working to protect Amhara interests. So, authority does not matter for him, whether he stays in power or not. It does not matter. It's insignificant because his main task is to serve the Amhara people. If Amhara people want to replace him, he's ready. That is what he said. Having said that, and he talked on a few other things too. Amhara president is definitely facing a crisis, an internal challenge which is growing bigger with every passing day. He is from Gojam, and Gojam and Gondar are the hearts of new resistance. I reported in the previous video about Skandar Naga's attempts to organize the Fano fighters and to establish a sort of interim government in areas comprising Gojam, Aguavi zone, Matakal of BG. By the way, a viewer commented under my last video in comment section saying that Sajid, you should not disclose Skandar Naga's location. You never disclosed Jalmaro's location. Well, I only said that Skandar Naga is operating in West Gojam, Ago Avi zone, and Matakal zone of BG. All this area is a big area. I am not pinpointing his location. Like I said, that Yelmaro was operating in Valaga. Valaga is a big, large area. So I never disclose anyone's location, though sometimes I do get information through some people. But I have never disclosed anyone's exact location. Tigray fighters, Ethiopian army, Fano fighters, Ola, BG. That is why people trust me, because I never share anyone's location. I never share my sources of information. So Skandar could be anywhere in West Gojam, in Agwawe zone, in Matakal. Now Yelkal is definitely facing a challenge in his home region, and that is Gojam. In Gojam, Fano was largely weakened last year when Masri Shah just disappeared. Zameen Kasi was arrested, but Skandar has managed to reactivate Fano here. And we have seen attacks, bomb blasts close to Amhara regional government office in Bahirdar. So he is facing multiple challenges. Large-scale deployment of Ethiopian army in Amhara region is ongoing. And people are protesting. They are against Ethiopian army's operation against Fano. Amhara government will have to take sides. It will have to support Ethiopian army. So government is in a difficult position. Yelkal is frustrated. It does not mean that he wants to leave. He's just making an offer, just to show that ranks, positions, authority, power don't matter for him. He's there just doing voluntary work for Amhara people. No one is here for voluntary work. Everyone is here for power, for wealth, for authority. That is what these politicians work for. Mostly, I am not giving a sweeping statement, but yes, most of them in all parts of the world, they work for power. Now, he also talked about transitional government. He said some forces are trying to establish a transitional government in Amhara region. External forces are interfering. False propaganda is being launched. People should be careful. Extremism is that which should be avoided. People should be careful that extremist agendas are being launched. He talked about challenging force in the region. I could not understand this part of his interview. He said that a challenging force has been created in the region. Was he referring to the opposition force, Fano, former Amhara Special Force, or was he referring to state force, Ethiopian National Defense Force, police? I could not understand, by the way. Mainly, he summed up. He said that he will work, he will fight for the people, for the rights, for the protection of the rights of the Amhara region. Those forces which want to bring about a change by force in the region will be crushed. Amhara region will not sit silent. Government will take action. He is not resigning, I think. Secondly, viewers, Orthodox Church of Ethiopia has written a letter to Ethiopian Media Authority. Ethiopian Media Authority this week temporarily suspended the license of a television station affiliated with the church. Mahibre Kadusa TV it was put off air. Its license was temporarily suspended. Ethiopian Media Authority accused the television station of violating code of conduct, that it aired a content which could create a conflict in Ethiopia. Mahibre Kadusa TV had aired press conference of some Orthodox organizations whose leaders criticized some members of the Holy Synod. Some archbishops were criticized. Mahibre Kadusa TV questioned this suspension. It wrote a letter. It replied to Media Authority. It rejected Media Authority's allegation, saying it had not violated the code of conduct. Now, Church, Orthodox Church, Patriarch Office has written a letter to Ethiopian Media Authority. Mahibre Kadusa is part of the church, you can say. General manager of the Patriarch Office is Abune Abraham. He is Archbishop of Bahida Diocese too. He has written this letter on behalf of Patriarch Abune Matthias to the Media Authority. And he says that the letter states that Mahibre Kadusan TV license was suspended without any warning, and that if any violation has been committed by Mahibre Kadusan TV, it will be investigated, it will be monitored and seen by the church. Church laws will see if Mahibre Kadusan TV has committed any mistake or not. So that is why the Patriarch Office is demanding that the ban on Mahibre Kadusa TV be lifted, because Mahibre Kadusa is a sort of representative of the church. Now my question is that how can the church say that church law will decide whether Mahibre Kadusa TV has violated the code of conduct or not? Does church follow any Ethiopian law, or is it above and beyond Ethiopian law? If anyone, if an archbishop, if church organization commits a crime, a mistake, will that crime be prosecuted? Will that offense be prosecuted by the church or by Ethiopian law? Obviously, Ethiopian law enforcement organizations will prosecute the church elder or church organization. So I found this letter from the Patriarch Office to Media Authority very surprising. Media Authority has its own regulations. Let regulations be contested, but no one can say that especially church cannot say that church will see this issue and church does not want others to decide whether Mahibre Kadusan TV has committed an offense or not. Let's see, will the TV license be reinstated or not? We'll see. Meanwhile, the Media Authority has issued final warning to another Ethiopian television channel. Prime TV was issued a final warning yesterday. Media Authority issued a statement saying that some content aired by Prime TV was inappropriate. It could fuel conflicts. That is why Prime TV is being warned that in case of repetition, in case of airing of such content again, its license could be suspended. Thanks for watching.